Once upon a time, there was a young monk named Hero who was searching for inner peace. He had studied with many teachers and practiced many different meditation techniques, but he still felt restless and unfulfilled. One day, Hero heard about a Zen master who lived in a remote mountain village. The master was said to be very wise and to have a profound understanding of the nature of peace. Hero decided to travel to the village to meet the master and ask for his guidance. When Hero arrived at the village, he found the master sitting in the middle of a small clearing. The master was surrounded by a pond, and the water in the pond was perfectly still. Hero bowed before the master and said, "Master, I have come to you seeking inner peace. I have studied with many teachers and practiced many different meditation techniques, but I still feel restless and unfulfilled. Can you help me?" The master smiled and said, "Hero, the key to inner peace is stillness. When the mind is still, there is no room for thoughts of the past or the future. There is only the present moment, and in the present moment, there is peace." "Look at the pond," the master continued. "When the wind blows, the surface of the pond becomes turbulent, but when the wind stops, the pond becomes still again. The same is true of the mind. When the mind is disturbed by thoughts, it becomes turbulent. But when the mind is still, there is peace. The way to still the mind is to practice meditation. When you meditate, you sit quietly and focus your attention on your breath. As you breathe in, say to yourself, 'I am breathing in.' As you breathe out, say to yourself, 'I am breathing out.' Do this for as long as you can, and eventually your mind will become still. When your mind is still, you will experience inner peace. You will see the world with new eyes, and you will understand the true nature of reality. You will no longer be troubled by thoughts of the past or the future, and you will live in the present moment with peace and joy." Hero thanked the master for his guidance, and he began to practice meditation. At first it was difficult for him to still his mind, but he persevered. With time and practice, his mind became stiller, and he began to experience inner peace. One day, Hero was meditating in the forest when he came across a group of monks who were arguing. The monks were arguing about the nature of reality, and they were becoming increasingly agitated. Hero sat down with the monks and asked them to listen to him. "The way to understand the nature of reality is to be still," Hero said. "When the mind is still, you can see the world clearly. You can see that the world is not what it seems. It is not a collection of separate objects, but a unified whole. It is not a place of conflict, but a place of peace." The monks listened to Hero, and they began to see the truth of his words. They stopped arguing, and they sat in silence for a while. In the silence, they experienced inner peace. Hero continued to practice meditation, and he eventually became a Zen master himself. He taught others about the power of stillness, and he helped many people to find inner peace. The conclusion of the narrative is that quiet practice can lead to inner serenity. There is no space for thoughts of the past or the future when the mind is still. There is only the current now, and it is a peaceful time. I recommend trying meditation if you want to find inner tranquility. You can select a type of meditation that works for you because there are many different kinds. Start with a straightforward meditation, like paying attention to your breath. As you continue to practice, your mind will get steadier, and you'll start to feel at ease inside. Thank you guys for watching this video.